Alan Rickman here. Just kidding, I'm only jesting for sport. He's dead, and I miss him every day. Anyway, I don't really talk about my Buy Me a Coffee page, but I do have one in the description if you want to support this channel further than just watching. And I also have a member subscription type thing, which is $5 a month. And then I also provide you with a list of premium Apple mobile and Mac games every week. And that's all I have to say. Here are the best new premium App Store games from November 2025. Our first game to look at is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which is one of the most popular mobile games right now, and for good reason. It's a top-down single-player auto-shooter where you dive into procedurally generated caves, fight off endless alien swarms, collect resources, and upgrade your gear as you progress. The mobile port is solid, offering both portrait and landscape play, smooth touchscreen controls, and full controller support. You can adjust 2 video options as well, render scale from 50% up to 100%, and graphical options from low up to ultra. The game supports 60 FPS and up to 120 FPS on iPad Pro. Just note that max settings can impact performance during heavy combat scenes. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor offers a free demo with an in-app purchase to buy the full game. Next up is Pools, a game whose App Store release genuinely surprised me, especially because it's a universal purchase across iPhone, iPad, and Mac. It's definitely an unusual experience, a slow-paced, atmospheric walking simulator that places you in eerie, liminal pool environments where you quietly explore and observe how the world subtly shifts around you. I personally struggle to play this game as the movement and the visual style make me feel very motion sick and just uneasy, though I do understand that the unsettling feeling is like a part of the game's intention. That's what it's going for, so it succeeded. Visually, it's impressive with strong reflections, shadows, and detailed textures, all running on Unity. It supports 60 FPS with a performance mode that lowers the resolution and a quality mode that appears to target native res. Anyway, if you're interested, Pools offers a free demo with an in-app purchase to buy the full game. It is likely best played on a device with an A15 chip or later for the best performance, or on Mac, an M1 chip or later. PlayDigis are back with another premium indie release on mobile, and this time it's Besiege, a game I honestly forgot about. Besiege is a physics-driven sandbox builder where you design custom war machines, refine their mechanics, and unleash them across challenges to destroy castles, armies, and other obstacles with creative, often spectacular results. Please ignore my terrible gameplay. I didn't have the patience to build anything complicated, so I grabbed creations from the in-game workshop. It's really cool. Anyway, the mobile port is not bad with full controller support, though I still prefer using the touch controls. My only real issue with the game is that the UI is quite cramped, if that's the right word. It's got kind of small text and the buttons are also kind of small and sometimes they're hard to press, but it's okay. You also get advanced graphical options, including manual resolution control, 60 FPS, and extra visual effects. Besiege offers a free demo with an in-app purchase to buy the full game. This is probably my favorite App Store release from November. The overall quality here genuinely surprised me. Bendy and the Dark Revival is a first-person survival horror game set in a twisted, ink-soaked cartoon studio where you play as Audrey, avoiding monstrous enemies, solving puzzles, and trying to escape the ever-present threat of the ink demon. The graphics and production value are excellent, with richly detailed environments, cinematic lighting, strong textures, and polished audio and voice acting that really elevate the experience. Sadly, the mobile port isn't perfect. It's capped at 30 FPS, and while the game is demanding, I would still appreciate the option to select 60 FPS. The controller support here is also pretty poor, with overly high sensitivity, even at the lowest settings, and broken menu interactions. And all of this just needs urgent attention. Anyway, I still recommend it, it's pretty cool. Bendy and the Dark Survival costs $5.99 USD. It is likely best played on an iPhone or iPad with an A14 chip or later. Next up is Islanders, a cozy and minimalist city-building puzzle game where you create colourful settlements across a series of floating, procedurally generated islands. You earn points by placing buildings in smart, strategic combinations, but the experience stays completely relaxing with no timers, microtransactions, and a strong emphasis on creativity and atmosphere. It may look simple at first glance, but it's impressively well crafted, and it has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It has like over 10,000 reviews there. It's pretty cool. There's no controller support here, but that's not really a bad thing. It's kind of intentional, as the game feels best on a touchscreen. The mobile version is capped at 30 FPS too and has no graphical settings, but honestly for this type of game, which is just a chilled out experience, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Islanders costs $4.99 USD. WWE 20K25 Netflix edition. Try saying that really fast. WWE 25. Anyway, this is a full-fledged mobile wrestling sim included with a Netflix subscription, letting you play with over 40 real superstars and legends in console-style matches and career modes. The port is a bit strange though. Load times are extremely long due to shader compilation, and with no pre-warming screen, it often feels like the app has frozen, but it hasn't. The game also runs Metal through Molten VK, which breaks the Metal performance HUD and causes the app to crash if you try using the HUD. Performance otherwise is fine, I guess, but it is capped at 30 FPS and running at 720p on iPhone and 1080p on iPad. Cutscenes look good, with detailed hair and sweat, but gameplay looks worse with rough models, heavy aliasing, and no graphical options to improve it. The touch controls are okay, but there is also no controller support. Also keep in mind that the game requires an iPhone or iPad with an A17 Pro chip or later. Sorry, all of this might sound a bit depressing for this game, but I still had a really good time here. It's a WWE game, like, you know, you punch people, you wrestle them, and you cuddle. It's still fun, but I think it could be a little bit better. Timelie is a sleek stealth puzzle adventure where you guide a girl and her cat companion through surreal, abstract worlds by rewinding, pausing, and previewing time like a media player to overcome obstacles and avoid detection. It's a really cool concept. Just keep in mind that the pacing here is quite slow, with a heavier emphasis on cinematics than gameplay at times, especially at the start of the game. And the puzzles aren't particularly difficult, offering a more relaxed experience, similar to something like Monument Valley. Two features I hope the developer considers adding are a 60 FPS mode and proper controller support, because it's not there. That said, the game still plays perfectly fine on touch controls, and even at 30 FPS, it's fine. It's just a little thing. Timelie offers a free demo with an in-app purchase to buy the full game. Ooh, Vina! MySims and MySims Kingdom Shabadoo Apple Arcade releasey new. From The Sims Walda but Jibu Wombish Flip-Flap from Classic Lafa Sim. Blaza 2007 Nintendo DS and Wii, now redoda on PC, consoles, and Apple Arcade with shiny whiny visuals. Kiddo Kiddo Target O, simple smooker mechanics, and brimble vibe, But goober adults still love the charmo creativity. MySims make rebuildy wilder town meet quirky worky naboos and plumpy neighbors. MySims Kingdom go biggy big adventurer, quests explorama, and crafty do shuma. I hope they plopsy onto Apple TV soon, cause they no plumpsy there on Apple TV. Our last game to look at is Duck Detective Ghost Glamping, a charming and quirky detective puzzle adventure that follows on from the earlier game, Secret Salami. You once again take on the role of the unflappable, bread-obsessed Eugene McQuacklin as you investigate a supposedly haunted glamping site, interviewing suspects, gathering clues, and solving word-filled puzzles to piece the mystery together. The game leans into a playful, neo-comedy style with full voice acting and sharp writing that makes the experience cozy, light-hearted, and perfect for a relaxed 2 to 3 hour session. One thing that I hope the developers fix or work on is controller support. It doesn't really work properly in this game. You can walk around and stuff and explore, but it doesn't work for the majority of menu interaction. Otherwise, it's very, 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 very playable with just the touch controls. Anyway, Duck Detective Ghost Glamping offers a free demo with an in-app purchase to buy the full game. So, what do you think of these new App Store games from November 2025? Are you impressed or disappointed? Let me know in the comments. We don't have any AAA games this month, but obviously we still have some what I believe to be impressive indie releases that I think are worth your time and money. December looks absolutely insane for gaming on the App Store. Look out for my next episode at the end of December. Anyway, my name is Stewie, and thanks for watching.